Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here going to be cruising out, bringing in some new industries, and then turn around and probably going to lay a little bit of track on the end of that. Just kind of see how much time we get going. As you can see, we are coming to the end of day 2 in the game, so we'll have to deal with that coming up. A little hard to lay track at night, but we will turn around and take a look at some of the additions. Obviously, here real quick, well, we can before the night comes. So we did turn around and get in some yard and holding, engine facility, whatever, if you want to call it, roundhouse. So we did turn around and add a couple of switches, lines off of here, if you will. 3 more long holding lines, and then coal lines. So we obviously 4 lines there, and then we added the 4 stall roundhouse. Put the sand facility here. Obviously, you have the foundation there. We've got the mogul up here. Have not moved the telegraph booth over here yet. Probably will get that done, as the telegraph booth kind of hooks into the side of this. In fact, we might as well just go ahead and throw that in right now. What was the? Is there a drop down on there now? All right, with foundation. All right, so let's get that turned somewhere in here where we'd be happy with it. Something like that. Bam. And then that'll hook up. There we go. So we'll do that. With doing that, we'll probably get rid of the other one over there. We'll take a look around here real quick. So, obviously, coal tower, which does now link into the tracks. Have not used it yet. Obviously, we're not out to the coal mine yet, so we can't use it. But then, as you can see, here are the holding tracks and the coal tower. So we'll be able to get that in here. Still plenty of room over here if we want to add some more holding, stuff like that. But again, if you look on the map there, we kind of just kept everything inside the big loop. So town's expanding a little bit is what's going on there. Or the rail town is expanding a little bit. Obviously, still have to come in and do plenty of decor stuff. So we will get rid of this telegraph booth now. No point in having that in the way. Alright, cool. There we go. Well, with that going, let's turn around and jump into... We'll go just run Betsy. Betsy is going to be... Old Bessie is going to be our farm locomotive anyway. So we'll get this off of here. There we go. Betsy is full of water. We just filled this thing up, wooden water, right before we parked it, so we're good to go there. Not gonna worry too much. The text, which is gonna do its own thing. That was probably not as smart. There we go. Everything's working to plan. No. Little bit of luck sometimes. Still need to make a little bit of money, not running 2 extras. Have not gotten a chance to run a ton of extras, so there is that. Alright, chill. That's one of those phantom, like, one hit on the throttle. Alright. Of course, Betsy will look crazy hooked up to 2 full-size boxcars, but what it is. Here we go, chugging out. I think we got the brakes on. Uh-oh. Oh, no. There we go. Woohoo! Almost stuck inside the boxcar. Step to the side. That's wild. I suppose we don't have a lot of pressure. Yeah, we pretty much have no pressure. That's kind of why we're just lugging out there. Seems like you can get this thing set soft enough and just tow it even if you have no pressure. With Betsy. At least kind of for now. Adjustments, I'm sure, are always coming. Alright, now we're actually starting to build up some heat, so we should be fine. Boiler pressure is actually slightly increasing, so there we go. Alright, then we will be clicking this over to the farm. Oop, there's the dot. Always dropping pins on the map. Alright, where are the actual industry? That one's gonna have to go like that. That one should be like that. I think that's gonna do it. Where we need to be, we'll have to see. Obviously, first run in there. One never knows. Betsy looking nice and puny compared to the box cars. Good thing it doesn't need to be a long or a huge train going into the farm facility, just kind of a little bit of a play around there. Not having to go crazy. Although, I guess it's a little longer run already than I was planning. It's not a 2-second run anyway. So there's that. And we gotta go round trip plenty of times. So there's also that. Alright, cruising into town. Or life on the farm, if you will. Then we get to start the marathon of water. Alright. Chill. That'll work. Probably. Alright. Bam. These just, yeah, do not pay a lot. Obviously, you're going to get your XP up in the process of doing this. So it's good for XP raising. I mean, 5 at a pop. It's not like it's fast or anything by any means. But, you know, this is definitely not where the money is, not in the early stages of the farm industry. That's for sure. But helps with the XP climbing. Alright, boom, boom, both of those emptied out. There we go. 28, so it'd be 4 runs of these roughly to fill it. Not quite, but close enough. By the time you use up a little bit. Alright. Let's hit it. Throw that. What? Did it not go around that? So the boxcar is hitting that. Let's see what happens here. It is hitting it. Look at that. I mean, it's not actually hitting it, but the hitbox is hitting it. Well, so we'll have to come in and do a little bit of adjustment there. That's pretty lame. Because it's not actually hitting it, but it is. And I don't think we can just slam it by there by going faster. We try it one more time. Just to see. Sometimes you can clip them by if you're going faster. Probably not, though, so we'll probably have to make a little bit of adjustment on the industry there. There's no moving the track in between these two. Maybe I could try it. Let's see what happens. Oh, we can force it through there. And away we go. There we go. Solving problems one at a time. That's a little pushing can't solve. Apparently. It's fine. Alright. Well, so the kicker there is if we could fine tune it ever so slightly. We get in there and get that done. Well, that's why they call them test runs. One never knows. It's pretty good that we shoved it by there. We'll have to move things before we get too insane over there, probably. I don't know if slamming the boxcar by there should be the ticket every time. That might not be the most reliable way to do things. Alright, the rest of this is coming around nice and chill. Everything else works. Looks like we have about an inch of a pipe. Because it's not actually even hitting it. That's the thing, you know. That's just a little, obviously, the pipe has slightly too long a hitbox there. Go figure that. Really super close, obviously. This actually comes out to seem like a much longer run. I suppose between Betsy's speed, it just makes it seem like a little longer run, so nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I can handle that for the run. Not a super huge fan of the pipe rubbing on the thing, though. I mean, okay, that was a little fun trying to slam it by, but I don't know if rocking the boxcars every time we get through there is the plan, because there's an awful lot of loads to run in and out of there. Gives a whole different kind of feel. Alright, I guess actually this works out to where I should just probably leave this one at the loading dock for now, because we do have plenty more seeds that have to go through. So rather than just turn around and take it back and park it, we'll just kind of stick her right there for now. Great, that'll take care of that one. Alright, so we have to go over and fix the industry. Well, I don't know. Still got a debate even on that whole thing. I can't believe we got that all running actually before the light went down. Of course, now it's going to be dark. So trying to go over and lay an industry is going to be a challenge. Let's see. We can jump up over here. And then from here we can probably fly our way back here. You have two industries back there, so let's just go for a flight. We'll go see what we can do. Daylight, nighttime, whatever. We'll just see what we can get in. Alright, first thing we're gonna have to do obviously is put in the old telegraph booth. That'll give us a way to get over here much quicker and easier. So let's go ahead and chuck that up on the hill for now. Obviously we'll make some adjustments to that. We just want it up out of the way. And here we go. I think I kind of have a little bit of an idea of something I want to try in here. So we'll give it a shot. See if we can pull it off. Not sure if it's going to do what we want it to do or not. So we'll just kind of have to see. Alright. Whoa! Spatial awareness issue. Alright, go into circle mode. Let's see. We drop. Let's see how this is gonna work. I got an idea. Alright, we'll just do that. Whoop. That. We want to go left. Right? Yeah, we want to do like that. Alright. Slap. Right, that's far enough back. Alright, we gotta get rid of some of these trees. That one can probably stay there. This one can go away just for thought process. There. That is not long enough. I want to get rid of that. Get rid of that too. We want it to be longer than that. Now that I'm looking at things. Alright. Try this one more time. Alright. If we go here. Yeah. That's longer. So if we go like that. And then we do this one, and then what do I want? This. Switch ends here. We'll do that one. Which will give me an opportunity to put, let me see, this one here, right? That's what we're thinking. And then that means we'll get rid of this one. Nice thing is now with circle, even in circle mode, you can link. So that's the thing. You don't have to take that out, which is cool. Alright, then that'll be nice and clean to the entrance. That will go simple that way. Okay. Think that works. Maybe. We'll see. Here. Now, do we want to go straight after the dock at all, or do we want to just start turning right away? I suppose the sooner we start turning, the easier, the gentler we can be on the turn. Let's get this out of one by, because that'll take forever. Alright, crank this over. We might get in this. I don't know. Getting in enough of the build anyway so far. But alright. Go 80. We could go 70 here, and that gets us right over here where we actually want to be. So we will do that. Oh, that was not linked. There we go. Oh, let's bring this back straight. Probably should have dropped this down to where, well, I don't know. It's always so hard nowadays to know whether you should drop it down, leave it sit. Do we want to start cranking this over yet? Let's go ahead and take a look. See, might be time just to turn it right off the bat. 70. What's it gonna take to get by here? Oh, this is going to have to get tight. Let's see if this is going to actually make it all the way around or not. We might have to go tighter than 60 anyway. Yeah, that's out there. So if we're going to keep it on the ground, we're going to have to be... Where are we going to have to be? 40? Yeah, it's going to have to stay... Oh, it's going to have to actually be tighter. Let's get up and take a look here. Definitely going to have to be tighter. 30 is just tighter than I want to be, though. So, let's get in here and see what we can nitpick. I guess if we go at 35, I could probably handle. That means we're only really going to end up with one little chunk that is tighter. But then we're also getting into this wackadoo elevation thing that's going on here. So let's see if we can just go with that for now. Alright. Showing this and we will have to lose the elevation. Obviously, we don't want the elevation in there anyway. So that's perfectly fine. Where are we as far as... Okay, our turn is definitely chilling. So we're good there. Let's see if we can just get this to do under the ground. So nope. Okay, we'll just take that. And then we'll see how this will work. Go for some auto snap here. Alright, that should be okay. And then we will grab this and do this. We're going to want to just go back straight. Again, take forever. There we go, 0, 0. Now the question is do we put... This might get a little too cluttered. Let's just take a look though and see. I'm not totally sure if this part's gonna work or not. One never knows until you try, you know? That's the thing. Sometimes you can plan it all out and it seems like it's gonna work, and then sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes you'd be amazed how much stuff you can slam into a little bitty spot. So let's just see what we can do. This is definitely going to give us long enough holding lines. Alright, we'll go in there, this, throw that down, see if we can get the groundwork there to go underneath it. There we go. Do that nice and easy. Boom. That'll plant the bumper. Come in. Clear out a few more of these trees. It's lumberjacking time. Fire up the old chainsaw. Alright, then we can go grab one more. I think we have two in here for two different stacks. That it should be more than plenty. So we'll kind of end that one there. Again, we'll come in and grab the bumper. Throw that on there. Throw a little bit of groundwork underneath it. There we go. Keep that nice and clean looking. Obviously, we have a few more trees to get rid of. Inside and out. Getting rid of those. Man, the summer heat is getting crazy. Yeah. This might as well go. Alright, we're gonna have to run around the loop once, obviously. This should give us some cool views in here anyway. Oh, that's actually kind of neat. That's neat. Right, looking forward to getting the tracks in down there. That's all going to come as part of this run too, is the idea there. Oh, surprised that worked. That's kind of amazing. Surprised that the groundwork stacked that high to actually work there, but I suppose because of the side difference on the track. Oh, whatever. Works. We're keeping it. I mean, if it actually works when we get the logo up here, though, it should. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Probably could lighten the curve a little bit in here, but then, you know, a little isn't even going to make a difference, so. Make sure that we're getting them all. That's how you miss one. You cut down 100 at a time. And then you don't see the one that you didn't get. That, and that. Let's see how all that falls out of there. Leave a couple of trees here in the corner just because it looks good. Probably get rid of that one. And that one. This one's a little closer than we need. Alright, and then we will head up and clean up the rest of... Yeah, that's gonna stay. That's gonna stay. And we just gotta clean this. Alright, so what do we gotta go down in here? We definitely do not need an extra rail in there, so this one we will get rid of. That there. And that. Bam. To there. Let's go up and take a peek at what we got going on here. That actually all, it is definitely not like, you know, symmetrical, but that should actually be pretty easy to deal with. And then on the normal, we'll just run around there, bam, and back out of here. And then if we want to back something onto holding tracks, we have them there, just in case. Yeah, I can handle that and handle that. That's all fine. Yeah, that's a little different. But I think it's going to work. That's the idea. So different and doable. And then that'll set us up nice to turn around and get out of here. Which obviously is our next goal. Let me see. I just wonder how this works. If we do something like this, and it auto tracks down. Ooh, it's close, but it's there. And then we'll just have to keep working, obviously, our way around and down off the mountain. But I think we're probably going to get that one for a different day. So we'll clip this out to the lead. That we'll call it the yard or the industry landing, whatever, all intents and purposes. Then we just have to put in the road line, which that can be a little tedious, especially on the way up here. So probably not going to do that one on video just because that can take some time. I mean, it probably won't take too super long, but that's not exactly exciting or all too informational. You know, you just go where you're going to go and run the whole line. Different paths for different folks, obviously, as you like to go. But there's the landing for out here and how we're just going to kind of stick that. So there's that. I think we'll call that enough progress, and then obviously still have a bunch of trains to run. Sundown is definitely here. Well, I guess, you know what we can do quick while we still have the light is we can run in and actually do a little bit of job of putting in our... Why don't we just put it back here? We don't need a crazy drop all the time. So we'll do that. It should actually come out looking like it belongs here. Can I do this situation? Maybe something like that. Alright, let's see if we can get it a little straighter in there for what we're trying to do. And drop that there, and then the wire to wire finish. I think we can get rid of that one. We should clean up the wires. Alright, there we go. Telegraph booth is in. Bam, bam, bam. And with that, we will jump back probably to our other telegraph booth. If I can remember where it is. No shit. Oh, and I suppose we actually moved the thing. Alright, zoom in. There we go. Telegraph booth. Bam, now we're back where we can actually turn around and run some trains. Going into the dark, so we will turn around and run a few trains. Well, we can't really build at night, so there you go. But I think we're going to call that one a win and say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.